said hi on August 25th, and I'm sorry for the late reply, but to be honest with you, I'll need a little more than hi. How are you? It's a little plain. Come on, Ben, I know you gotta have some game. Now, I'm not trying to be rude, cause you might be a really cool dude. You could always use a pickup.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
These just are corny, man. They're extremely lame and corny. The guy with the crazy charisma and the crazy game is just gonna lay you, spray you, and then never talk to you again.
Dead giveaway.
Women need to give guys who don't have game a chance. Those are the guys who are probably gonna be good husbands. Keep chasing temporary thrills and excitement, and you're gonna keep getting played. And you're not gonna be that young little cute looking cheerleader forever.
It's not rocket science, but it seems like it's pretty difficult for you to figure out.
Think about all the suitable good men that women like this just curve every single day and play with and ghost and, set up a date and then not show up. She's the one that's gonna lose out in the end. Long stick Rick ain't gonna provide for you long term. He gonna provide long stick short term, but not long term provision.
Hell no.
When she 38, she gonna be looking for this dude and he ain't gonna be checking for her. She gonna be praying for a good dude with a good income to slide in her inbox talking about how are you. She won't be picky about, having game then. When she 58 and struggling with bills.
How convenient is that? Wow, how convenient is fucking that?
Up line or arrange a date and simply let me know what time. Cause, hey, how are you? It's a little boring.
And they're quick to call a man boring, but can you imagine how boring they are? Like if a man isn't leading the way and keeping the conversation going and setting up exciting dates, like that's why they need an exciting man, because they know they're so boring and they can't make anything exciting.
Spice it up, Ben, cause we hate ignoring. Anyway, Ben, you want to try that one more time?
That's not me being a bitch. That's not me being difficult. That's me having a standard.
Damn motherfucker, seeing how shitty you are as a human. She wouldn't have to resort to online dating. If her personality was just so great and she was amazing.
Most women are, what he said, are saying they deserve it, but they really don't.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, have some self-awareness.
Women are delusional.
Every woman feels that they are exactly that they're special.
The lady in the Dallas pod who's like, I deserve monogamy, but yet I'm not going to put out. I'm newly celibate. It's just what she's saying, for certain, for a long courting period and all this. So they're delusional because they have this unrealistic expectation of what they feel they deserve.
Ladies, none of you deserve anything. I don't care how fine you are. I don't even care how nice you are. You get what you earn. But society conditions them to be entitled. Their father conditions them to be entitled. SIMPs condition them to be entitled and feel like they just deserve the world. So I really can't blame them. It's men that set their brains up this way. I mean, I'm still going to roast them on the internet for it, but yeah, it's the fellas that really do it.
Women's still traditional today.
What does that mean?
Define traditional.
Pure, low body count, not going out a lot.
Women are not traditional. Women can do whatever the fuck they want.
Would you say that women still prefer a traditional type of man?
No.
You guys are okay with protecting the man yourself, providing for the man yourself?
I mean, men are weak anyway, so I feel like women can do the job for themselves.
Okay, I understand you're saying you do want to, right? But the question is, do you prefer that?
I mean, you got me there. You got me.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, we know we got you. Yeah, women can do whatever they want. And 8 times out of 10, what they want is going to be the thing that destroys their life.
If anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google?
95% of women want a traditional man. They want a man who's going to protect. They want a man who's going to provide. And they don't want to have to do none of the traditional things in return. They don't want to have to cook. They don't want to have to clean. They don't want to have to not go out with their friends and stay out till 3 in the morning. But it's okay. Talk all this on the internet. Look, reality's going to catch up with you, sis. No amount of makeup is going to be able to escape reality. No amount of lies from your friends are going to be able to escape the reality. I hope you make 6 figures. If not, you're literally going to be a Walmart greeter until you croak on the spot as you greeting somebody.
I think that just because men have higher instances of drug addiction doesn't mean that that's necessarily meaning that women's lives aren't also very hard, right?
What are some examples of female issues? that we should focus on? Let me take a break from the male.
Gotcha, bitch. I mean, again, I would look at the average, the average.
They know their lives are easier, and even though their lives are easier, they have way more women's shelters. They have way more days dedicated to, health things that affect them. They're just catered to and pandered to for financial reasons, though, because they have to sell ads to them at the commercial break. So I get it. But yeah, women just come on podcasts like this and embarrass themselves. They don't know what they're talking about. They know what point they want to get across, but they don't have any evidence to back up that point. So they end up just clowning themselves.
Yo, you played yourself.
Happiness of a stay-at-home mom, right? The average economic vulnerability. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, keep going. I'm mute.
I cannot be the only one who's experienced the violently humbling moment when someone asks what you do for fun, and you come to the realization that you simply are not fun.
So let's talk about selfishness again. I still have no idea what to call this series, and I'm still not even sure I want to use the word selfish, but whatever. So one of the things that I have struggled with for a long time is the fact that I am single and childless. Awkward. But living in a world where everything is very centered on the idea of a woman obtaining a husband and children. And these are things that I wanted to do, it just didn't happen.
And it didn't happen because why?
How come? Tell me why! Say it! Say it!
She's older now, but she wasn't the worst looking woman in the world when she was 20, when she was 30. Why couldn't she get and keep a man? Well, she could have got and kept a man. She was either too picky or she was going after the wrong guys. And now you have to burden society with your stupid TikToks and your stupid series about nothing. The only thing we want to hear coming from a post-war woman on the internet is how to cook, how to clean, or how to take care of some kids better. And those are some useful things. But other than that, we really don't want to see you.
How dare you? Man, that's just mean. That's mean, man.
Unless you're giving some wisdom on how to be a better wife, a better mother, or something like that, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear about your pathetic, failed dating life because you had all the opportunities in the world as a woman. And most men don't have a tenth of the opportunities most women have. So we don't feel sorry for you.
That's what you wanted, chick. Now live with it. I don't feel sorry for you, and I hope nobody feels sorry for you. You always going to have some thoughts just like you who's going to be, oh, she speaks directly to me.
For a long time, I thought I would just assimilate into these crowds and conversations because eventually I would be in those roles. And then I got into a space where it was like, oh, I'm maybe never going to be in those roles. Duh.
Because you never did the work. And people were trying to warn you the whole time, I bet. But you just wanted to keep living in your false reality. You didn't want to make the proper changes to get a man and keep a man. You felt like, I'm a strong, independent woman. I do what I want. Whatever, I do what I want. Like Cartman.
Whatever, I'll do what I want. And it's my hot body, I'll do what I want.
And this is where it leads you. And I'm sure you were a KUNT the whole time. So we can't shed a tear for you. We just can't.
I feel like the assimilation is just expected of single, childless, or child-free women. Like everything revolves around motherhood and wifehood, and we're supposed to assimilate into that. Right. And there's nothing wrong with women talking about their roles as wives and mothers or having that be such a huge part of their lives.
It's jealousy. Like feeling shortchanged when somebody else is getting all the attention.
It's the most important thing a woman can do in life. Nobody cares about your office job. Nobody cares about what you do down at Home Depot. It's literally your purpose on the planet. So yeah, it's going to be awkward for the rest of your life.
Or the actual biggest part of their lives. But there have been so many times where I feel like I don't really have anything that I can contribute to a conversation.
Right.
Or that it would be welcome for me to contribute.
It would be welcome if you were actually interesting, but you're not. You're as interesting as a box of tissues. I just hate when they act like this just sprung up on them out of the blue. People have been, warning you about this your whole life. You're getting older. When you're going to get a husband, you need to, find a way to get a husband, find a way to keep him, go to therapy, do what you got to do. They've been telling you for decades.
I look on my text threads, for instance, and there's so many conversations about motherhood on those text threads. So many #momlife memes going back and forth. And sometimes I wonder, what would happen if I put a single life, hashtag single life meme in here, or a hashtag childless.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
It would be awkward as fuck. And it would be kind of a downer to anybody who's seen it, who's actually enjoying their life with their families. So at this point, you're just going to be a burden to any group of people who actually have a family and stuff. So how about you find a group of single women and hang out with them? Or go travel. There's plenty of things to do. Why don't you go feed the homeless or something? Your life can still have value and meaning and purpose. But it ain't sympathy searching on TikTok, I assure you.
Would any of those women get it?
No.
Would any of those women talk about it? Would any of those women respond? No. And honestly, I don't think so. Not because I think, people who have children or are married don't care. I just don't think that they have the cultural competency.
Oh, they don't have the cultural competency. Nice little dig there. Get the fuck off my screen.
You get to say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.